Hey, I'm Josh. Today I'm going to do some retail arbitrage. I'm going to show you how I go into a local retail store, find some stuff that I can resell on Amazon to make a profit. So what store am I going to? I just pulled up at Ross. It's a discount department store. You probably have one near where you live. I've found stuff here in the past, and hopefully I can find some stuff today. I'll show you what I'm looking at, how much I'm paying for it, how much profit I think I'm going to get, why I'm buying this stuff. So let's go inside and check it out. All right, let's get inside this Ross here and dress for less. That's the slogan. So I'm gonna grab a cart here, and as I'm grabbing the cart, I'm realizing that I had been in the store not too long ago, probably less than a week ago, but since we're already here, we might as well check it out. We're in the store. Sometimes I get the stores confused and I mix them up. So I'm looking at the men's section first, and I am seeing some newer things here, some sweatshirts and some more fall, heavier stuff here. Like there's this Adidas puffer vest and these Puma sweatshirts. These weren't here last week, and I don't know what this is. Who cares? It's probably a junk brand. Ooh, another puffer vest. There we go. So I just sort of methodically go up and down the racks here and just scan anything that looks like it might be profitable. If you're not sure, just scan it. All right, so the first thing I'm looking at here is this Adidas down puffer jacket. It's kind of long. It's got long sleeves. But some of the fall stuff, it looks like it's trickling in here, some of these jackets and sweatshirts. So let's give it a scan here with the Amazon seller app. Okay, so the buy box price is $119.98, and the sales rank is 326,000-ish. The lower the better. That's not too terrible. The MSRP tag says $120. What are they selling it for here? $29.99. So that looks pretty good. That's a huge gap. I like that. Let's see who else is selling it. Okay, so there's only one other seller on here, which is a good sign. So I'm going to open up an app called Profit Bandit, which will actually give me a better, more in-depth look at this product so I can make a better decision here. So we'll give it a scan here. There's our jacket. It's 362,000-ish is the sales rank. There's the other seller. And you can see by the sales rank history chart here, this does sell. You can see by these spikes and jumps here, it means this product is actually selling. So now let's look at the Keep It chart, which will tell us what it's been selling for the past 3 months. And you can see really nobody's been on this, and that's probably because it was spring and summer, and there just wasn't anybody who had it. Adidas wasn't making it or whatever. But you can see that little line right there. Somebody just jumped on this listing. I'm assuming it was this guy right here for $119. They probably got it at Ross, who knows? So now we'll type in our buy price here, which was $29. So we'll put in 30. So if we sold it for $119, which is just under the current price of the buy box, we'd make $54 on this. That's pretty good. And there's really no competition here. And Adidas is a good brand in general, just in general. And this puffer style, this was popular last year. So I'm assuming it'll be popular this year again. So I'm going to pick that one up. When they have another one, they have a different one here that was just a different size. This one was a large, and I think this one's a medium. So I'm going to pick these up. But one thing I do want to take a look at is the Keep It app here. So we'll scan it with the Keep It app. Okay, so this goes back an entire year. So you can see up here, nobody was on the listing there to the right, nobody had it. And then all this action on the left here, back about 6 months ago, that's Amazon in the yellow. And those red lines at the top, those are the new third-party FBA sellers. That would be us. So it's selling between about $80 and $120, and it never goes below that. So I feel very confident that I can pick this up and sell this for between $80 and $120. Since we're getting it for only $29.99, we could definitely make a profit on this. Okay, I've got this Adidas golf polo here. It looks pretty nice. And let's give it a scan with the Amazon seller app. Okay, so the buy box price is $29.99, and the sales rank is pretty low at $70,000. The lower, the better. Let's take a look and see who else is selling it. We're only really looking at new and prime. And one thing I will say is the buy box price is $29.99. But these don't always match up because you can see the lowest price there is $34.99. Amazon's massive. Who knows why that happens, but it does. So, I mean, I think we could jump on here and probably sell this for about $34. But let's give it a scan with Profit Bandit so I can take a better look at what's going on with it. Okay, there's the sales rank, it's pretty low, and the sales rank history chart. All these spikes and jumps here let us know that this product is actually selling, and it looks like it's selling really consistently. And this has it correct, there's only one seller or two sellers here. Let's look at the Keepa chart here so we can see what it was selling for over the past 3 months. Okay, so Amazon is on here sometimes. Those yellow blocks there and that line in the middle means nobody's on there. So it was selling for about $35 there by Amazon consistently. So we should be able to jump on here. And what are they selling it for here? It's $11.99 here. So let's punch in our buy price here. We'll just put in 12. So we make about 12 bucks on that. That's what that green box is. And you can hit the button there and it breaks down all the fees and shows you where all the money is actually going to. Broken down with estimates, so that's a good pickup. We're gonna grab it. All right, this thing is ugly. It's a mustard colored Under Armour fleece. Let's give it a scan here and see what's going on. Okay, the buy box price is $72, which looks good. Sales rank isn't too bad at 185,000. Let's see who else is selling it here. Okay, there's only one seller on here, so that's a good sign. And again, we're going to give it a scan with Profit Bandit so I can take a better look at what's going on with it. Okay, so this product does not sell very well. You can see there's some movement there, so it means it does sell. There's not a lot. It's in sports and outdoors, not in clothing, shoes, and jewelry. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Don't just go off sales rank blindly. You got to look and see if it's actually selling and which category it's in. But it depends on your risk tolerance. This probably would sell eventually, as ugly as this thing is. And the problem also is it's really not, no one's really on the listing for a while here, so this one's pretty much a gamble here. What are they selling it for? $21.99, and it's $65 on the tag there. So we'll go ahead and punch in 22 as our buy cost there. So if we just undercut the current buy box price, we can make like $35 on this. And you can hit that button there and it'll break down the fees for you. This is a challenge. I'm gonna pick this up and sell this sucker. I'm gonna do it, I don't care. Holy shnikes, look at this Nike lunchbox here. The MSRP tag says 20 and Ross has it for $7.99. Let's see if this is profitable. So again, we'll give it a scan with the old Amazon seller app. And the sales rank is nice and low at 6,000. You also have to remember with seasonal stuff like this, school stuff, these lunch boxes are probably selling off the shelf right now. And the buy box price is $24.25. Let's take a look at the offers and who else is selling it. Okay, they're on there at the bottom for $18.86, 18 something, 19. There's a lot of people on here and it's just kind of creeping up there. And there are a lot of people in here, but there's also a lot of kids out there trying to get lunch boxes right now. Let's check with Profit Bandit and give it a scan. Okay, there's our product. And you can see in May and July and June, it's not selling very well. It's actually selling pretty well there anyway, but it really starts to creep down here and sell really well as soon as school starts. People are buying the crap out of this. So you can see all the other people in there. And let's look at the Keepa chart. So it was down to 13 bucks and then it jumps up for school here and this is pretty risky here. But let's see what we could make. If we got it for $7.99, we'll just punch in 8. So you'd only make $3.35 on this. This is a little too risky with the sales jumping around so much like this. You could easily take a loss here, so I'm gonna pass. One thing I feel like I'm constantly battling in the store is reception. Towards the front of the store, I'm good, I got 5G. Towards the back of the store, I don't have good reception, so I usually have to pile a few things in my cart and take them up front, which takes time, it sucks, but here we are. Okay, I've got some Nike yoga shorts here and some Nike sweats there, and over here we got some Deer Foam slippers. I just sort of visually looked at these with no reception and just thought they might be profitable, so now we're rolling to the front of the store. Okay, so you can see I've got 5G coverage up here, which is nice, makes it a lot easier. So let's get these things scanned. Nothing, strike 1 on the yoga pants. Let's get the sweatpants scanned. Strike 2, nothing. And the Deer Foams here, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Strike 3, we're out and we have to do the walk of shame to the back of the store. Okay, here's an example of something that looks to be profitable after I scan it, but I'm gonna show you why I'm not gonna pick it up. So let's give it a scan here with the Amazon Seller app. Okay, you can see there's our shirt right there, and the sales rank is a bit high, but that's not the problem. It does sell, and it's $61.62. It was the buy box price, and they're selling it here for, what was it? It's $21.99 here. So on the surface, that looks profitable, but if you'll notice, like, look at the color of this shirt right here. It's like greenish blue, and then let's click here, and look at the color of that. So I'm not gonna pick this up because the colors don't really match up here. Now, it could just be a photography thing, lighting, but the customer's gonna be looking at that, and if I give them something that looks like this, they're gonna think I sent them the wrong color product or whatever, so they might return it or to give me a bad review. So you could very easily overlook that because look at the picture, it's small. If you're just looking at that, yeah, that looks like the right item. If you're not paying attention, you might miss this. I'm not gonna pick this up. So at Ross, they have what I call the Great Wall of Shoes. It's this giant rack of shoes up against the wall on the sides. And there's all kinds of stuff here, and I can't sell these on Amazon because they don't have the shoe box. You need that to sell it on Amazon, but I can sell these on eBay as new. So what I'll usually do is give it a once over, and I'm looking for anything that just catches my eye or that looks cool, preferably Nike or Adidas. And we'll see if I can find anything here. Okay, so these look kind of cool. It's a Reebok running shoe. They've got a pretty interesting colorway. It's kind of unique. I've never seen it before. So we're gonna look these up on the eBay app and see what's going on with it. And it looks like there are only 2 pairs of these currently for sale. One for $64.99 and one for $69. The problem is that if you filter out and show how many have sold in the last 90 days, there are no matches, which means it hasn't sold at all in the last 90 days. So as kind of neat as they look, they're not going to be profitable. So I'm going to pass on these. So I hit up the women's clothing section next, and typically there's more women's clothes than men's clothes at these stores. But I'll tell you, I could not find a single profitable item over here. I completely struck out. It was a bummer. So next I went over to the boys section, and there's just not a lot over here. It's pretty slim pickings. I'm assuming that's because of back to school, and a lot of this stuff just got bought up real recently. So there wasn't anything over here for profit. This looks kind of cool, this Puma sweatshirt. Ooh, sparkly. I just left the Ross and I only got 4 things in there because as I was walking in, I realized that I had been in this store probably less than a week ago. So I didn't expect to find a whole bunch of stuff, but you never know when they're gonna put new stuff out or when there might just be one or two key items that you can grab that are really profitable. Like those 2 Adidas puffer down coats that I got. Those should have about a $50 profit each on those, best case scenario. And I got a couple other shirts there. So let's go over the numbers. I spent $100.54, and the total profit I should get after I get that $100.54 back and after I pay Amazon all their fees, on the low end, I'll probably make about $100. On the high end, I could probably make about as much as $140 or $150. So I'll take that. That's pretty good. I'm off to my next store. If you have any questions or you like what I'm doing, leave a comment. I'll try and answer it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. So that's all I got for you today. I'm Josh. That's what I did today, and I'll see you next time.